Hi everyone, welcome back to another video from my channel Keeping the Home. My name is Bianca and I like making videos such as grocery haul videos, money saving videos, so if you're interested do subscribe. I have been posting once a week so far. That's all I pretty much have time for. However, it is shopping day. Fridge, fruit bowl, the kitchen's looking pretty sad. So I thought to change things up a little bit today. I usually do my big shop through Woolworths, and then if I see any specials in Coles or Foodland, I pop in there and get what I need. However, this week I thought to do my whole shop, my big shop, get everything that I need from Aldi. And I have never, ever shopped at Aldi. Like, done a big shop. I've never gone through Aldi with a trolley looking at the products there. I've never done that. I have been in Aldi 2 or 3 times, just in and out, getting some mangoes or milk, I don't know, a few years ago. Whoops, a few years ago. But I've never done a big shop. So this is going to be new. From what I heard, they have different products. It should be cheaper. They have random stuff in the middle of the aisle. Apparently you pack your own bags and they go super fast at the checkout, so it might be a stressful experience. I don't know. We will see, and I will show you what I got and maybe do a little bit of comparison with what I usually get from Woolies or Coles. Anyways, I'll bring you along. Let's get to it. Let's get these boys in a car. Yeah, should we go in the car? Alright. This might be turning into a major fail already. I need a trolley, and apparently you need a $2 coin to insert to get a trolley. I don't think I have a $2 coin, and I have 2 boys. Oh boy, what am I gonna do? It says a $2 coin or a special Aldi token. What does that mean? Anyways, I'll still go inside and maybe ask about this token, because yeah, I'm not about to take the 2 boys shopping without a trolley. I'm trying to find someone to ask about this Aldi token, but I cannot find anyone apart from those people who are serving, so hello. Is there an Aldi token anywhere?
Yeah.
Can I grab one? Oh, perfect. Yeah. Thank you so much. Alright, thank you. Yeah, okay, so we got a trolley, but that took about 10 minutes. So I have an Aldi token, I know what it is. Okay, this is strange. It's a vibe. Aldi is a vibe, let me tell you that. What else do we need? I do not know where everything is, so I'm a bit lost. Okay, so we're back home from Aldi, and that was interesting. I will get into that a bit later on, but first I'll show you what I bought. So this is everything I got from Aldi. Now the total of the cost was $113.35. To me, it doesn't really reflect that amount, to be honest, but anyways, let's get into it. So I did buy the usual 4 cartons of milk. I did get washed white potatoes here. They were $4 a bag, so same as Woolies. Woolies just recently dropped down their price for potatoes, so that was the same. I did get mozzarella cheese. We got some salted butter as well as ham. Now, the funny thing is, I went looking for the deli, like where all the meat section is, where the deli meats are. Anyways, and to my surprise, they don't have any. So it's all pre-packaged, as you see. So that was interesting. Anyway, so I got some leg ham. I also got some shortcut bacon as well as Hungarian mild salami. I did think that the price was a bit cheaper here in Aldi. I also got 2 avocados, 1 cucumber, which that was at a good price as well. I think it was like $1.50, whereas usually it's like $2 or $2.50 from Woolies. A punnet of blueberries and then 2 punnets of strawberries. Bananas, bunch of bananas, 3 apples. I also did get some sweet and sour cucumbers. I'm keen to try these again. I haven't had these in a long time, but my husband and I like munching on these with some fried bacon and some crackers and some cheese. Okay, so I needed to get some oats. They obviously don't have the good old Uncle Toby oats. I didn't want to get the super cheap rolled oats just because I got those before from Woolies and I hated the taste of them. So I settled with this Golden Vale Oats Sensations. The only thing about this comes in like the sachets rather than this box filled up with oats, but that's okay, we can work with that. And then with chips, I did get these Sprinters chips. I've never heard of this brand, Sprinters. I got chicken flavour and the salt and vinegar flavoured. Hopefully my husband likes them. And then I also got burger rings, a party bag. So I got 1 loaf of bread. So bread was something that I noticed that was cheaper. So I got 1 loaf of just soft white sandwich bread, and then I got some burger buns as well. I also bought these little packets of sultanas for my boys while we're trying to keep them quiet in church. I did also get the chicken breast chips. So that's pretty much what I bought. Also, if you know that Aldi, in the middle of the aisle, they have all this random stuff, random equipment, outdoor stuff, indoor kitchen decor stuff. Anyways, I had a brief look and there was a bath mat that I really liked. It was like a mustard, the texture pattern mat, which I was tempted to get, but I didn't. The only thing I did get was wrapping paper. So I got a 10-meter roll for $4 and I thought that was pretty good. That's the only thing that I bought from the middle aisle, which I'm proud of. I was tempted to get some other things, but didn't want to spend the money. Okay, so the total, as I mentioned, the total cost for this shop from Aldi was $113 and something cents. Now that is much lower than what I usually spend, but I wasn't able to get everything on my list from Aldi, which was disappointing. I was hoping to just grab everything from Aldi, but yeah, it turns out they don't have everything, in my opinion. Yeah, I was looking for like your usual cooking cream and I couldn't find it. So, and there were some other things that I needed to get and Aldi didn't have. So I'll have to go to Woolies or Coles to grab that. Anyways, I thought I'd do a bit of a pros and cons list kind of thing. So that was my first time shopping, doing a big shop at Aldi, and it was interesting, I must say. So I've listed my thoughts into a pros and cons list. We'll start with the cons, shall we? Right? Start with the negative and then we'll end with the positive. So the first thing was the trolleys weren't as accessible. I mean, especially to a newcomer. I mean, if you have $2 in your pocket, that's fine, but I didn't have $2 in my purse. Yeah, it was just a struggle to get a trolley. I don't know, this might be something very small and silly and I'm maybe just thinking too much about it. If I didn't have my 2 toddlers with me. I don't think this would make the cons list. It wasn't fun. Anyways, so this takes me to my second point was I couldn't find staff really to ask a question. I went in there because I was looking for this Aldi token. I went in there and tried to look for a staff member, so I couldn't find any other than the two guys that were working at the checkouts. And obviously they're busy, so I went around walking around and looking for some other staff, and I even peeped through the back door. Hello. I could not find anyone. So that was a bit frustrating. So I just had to wait in line until I can talk to the to one of the staff that was at the checkouts, and that was all resolved. And I got a trolley. But yeah, it was just interesting not seeing as many staff. I literally just saw two staff in the whole building. That's about it. So that was interesting. Also, another con on the list was because there are only about 3 or 4 aisles and they're quite long, I constantly felt like I was in people's way. So I was moving just from side to side just to get out of people's way. Number 4, I can't remember what number we are on, but another con was I couldn't get everything from Aldi. They didn't have everything, unfortunately, so I was looking for some other things, and I would have thought they had like the Cadbury drinking chocolate. I would have thought they had that, but they don't. They have the usual Cadbury chocolate, but not the Cadbury drinking chocolate. So, and I wasn't gonna try a new brand. No. Which leads me to another con was they do have a limited number on the variety of brands. So, which can be a good thing, but I don't know. I would have liked to have a bit more choices when it comes to brands and like your pasta or some other things that I can't remember, but yeah, so that was an interesting one. And the last thing was the checkout experience. Wow, that was interesting. Oh my goodness. I felt a lot of pressure to keep up with the checkout person. And I was going as fast as I could, but I could not keep up. And I mean, this is first world problems, and I know Aldi does this and whatever. But as a newcomer, I just felt almost a bit overwhelmed, really. The checkout person was just plonking all my shopping in that at the end of the checkout thing. And I was going as fast as I could to put them in bags. But I could not keep up, and then the lady behind me was giving me an eye because, I don't know, I'm in her way. And then I was halfway through putting the groceries in my bag and he was done and I paid, and he started on the lady's groceries while I was still just halfway putting stuff in. Anyways, it was hectic. It was stressful, let me say. I did mention to the checkout guy that this was my first shop at Aldi and I wasn't quite sure what the deal was. So he did mention that, yeah, the reason why they don't put groceries in your bags is to save money on labor. So, and that way they can keep the prices down as well. Okay, so moving on to the pros, the positives about my experience was they do have certain things that are cheaper. I've noticed bread was cheaper, just a little cheaper. And then I think milk was maybe 20 or 30 cents cheaper as well. So that is true that Aldi can be cheaper. Also, I'm not sure if they do some sort of reward program like Coles and Woolworths do. That'd be interesting to check out. Another pro was the staff. So the two guys that were at the checkouts, they were quite friendly. So I came in and eventually came to them asking about this Aldi token. I asked about it and the guy just gave me the token and I was able to get my trolley. And then as I was checking out my groceries, I noticed that you actually pay for the token. I mean, it's a once-off thing and you just keep it for over on your keys or something, but it was like for $1 or $1.50, and the guy just gave it to me. Yeah, anyways, I didn't have to pay for that. He was very friendly, so that's a pro. Okay, so another pro was the random stuff in the middle. That was interesting. So you do a little bit of grocery shopping, and then instead of going to like Big W or Target, you have it right in the middle of Aldi. In the business perspective, I do think they probably do get a lot of their profits from those things. I don't know how good quality they are, but it is quite tempting to just pop a drill in your trolley. I don't know, there's just random things that I saw, and that was interesting. So yeah, I can see how they lure you in to getting these things when you probably actually don't need it. And then the last thing on my list was that I quite enjoyed how Aldi is not as big as Woolworths and Coles. So if you are able to get everything from Aldi and you don't need anything else, your shopping would be much quicker because it's not as big. And again, there's less products, less stuff, less variety. So if you are a sole Aldi shopper, it makes sense that your shopping will be just quicker and easier. Going into the shops with my two boys reminded me how grateful I am for online delivery. Oh, gave me a headache. Anyways, will I go back to Aldi? Probably not.